Hello class, how are you today? Dobar dan, dobrodošli na sat engleskog jezika. Na prošlom satu engleskog jezika govorili ste o životinjama, o tome kako one izgledaju, kakve su, uspoređivali ste ih, a danas ćemo nastaviti. Budete li pozorno pratili ovaj nastavni sat, na kraju lekcije moći ćete prepoznati opisne pridjeve, koristiti ih i upotrijebiti prethodno stečeno znanje i novo znanje i moći ćete primjereno i točno upotrebljavati komparativ dugih i kratkih pridjeva. Now, time for revision. As far as I can remember, in the previous lesson, you were talking about animals, right? You were talking about what they look like, what they are like, and so on. So, you remember, right? When comparing a turtle and a dolphin, we say that a turtle is slower than a dolphin. Kornjača je spora od delfina. Comparing a wolf and a goat, we say that a wolf is stronger than a goat. Vuk je snažniji ili jači od koze. Comparing a giraffe and a zebra, we say that a giraffe is taller, much taller than a zebra. Žirafa je viša, puno viša od zebre. Comparing a little bunny and a snake, we say that a bunny is cuter than a snake. Zečić je slađi od zmije. Comparing a monkey and a lion, using the adjective funny, which means smiješan, we say that a monkey is funnier than a lion. Majmun je smiješniji od lava. And finally, an elephant and a hippo. An elephant is bigger than a hippo. Slon je veći od vodenog konja. To sum up, on the left, we've got the adjectives slow, strong, tall, and so on. And on the right, we have got the comparative form of these adjectives. Slow, slower, which means spor, sporiji. Strong, stronger, snažan, snažniji. Tall, taller, visok, viši. Big, bigger, velik, veći. Cute, cuter, sladak, slađi. And funny, funnier, smiješan, smiješni. Kao što ste primijetili, većina pridjeva kada tvorimo oblik komparativa dobiva nastavak er, kao što su slower, stronger, taller, bigger. U slučaju kada pridjev završava na e, tada dobiva samo nastavak r. A u slučaju kada pridjev završava na y, prije y je suglasnik, u ovom slučaju n, tada se y mijenja u i dodaje se nastavak r. Okay, now it's time to meet Dorothy. Who is Dorothy? Who is she? Dorothy is an old lady. She is retired now. Ona je sada u mirovini. But when she was young, she used to work as a zookeeper. She was a wonderful zookeeper, and she could even talk to animals. She talked to animals every day. And since she talked to them that often, she almost forgot some English words. So, Dorothy now has got a problem. Shall we help her? I think we should help her. So, on the right side of the screen, you can see a list of words. Frightening, surprised, exciting, and so on. And now Dorothy is going to paraphrase or describe those words, and you should help her guess the words. Okay, listen carefully, please. So, the first word that Dorothy cannot remember. How do you feel when you do not expect something to happen? Surprised, right. Another word Dorothy cannot remember. When something is good to eat and feels tasty, it is delicious, right? Now, what about this one? When something is very, very scary, we also say it is frightening. When people always tell the truth, they are honest. Something very, very interesting and full of action. In other words, it is exciting. When something costs a lot of money, it is expensive. And finally, when something is very, very pretty, so beautiful. In other words, wonderful. Okay, let's see another list of words. Dangerous, curious, hardworking. Can you see them? Now the same thing. So Dorothy cannot remember the word to say. It means like this. Okay, it means like this. When a chair is cozy and you enjoy sitting in it, it is comfortable. When something can kill you by the help of a poison, it is poisonous. My neighbor likes to know everything and asks too many questions. My neighbor is curious. When people work a lot and they are very, very busy, we also say they are hardworking. When you enter a cage with lions or tigers, you must be very, very careful. Some animals are extremely big and they can even hurt you, so they are dangerous. When the whole world knows who you are famous. That's right. Right. Okay, so the question is, why couldn't Dorothy remember these words? Is it because they were a bit too long? What do you think? Well, these words like boring, honest and careful, these are two-syllable words or two-syllable adjectives. Dvoslužni pridjevi, pridjevi koji imaju dva sloga. Listen, boring, honest, careful. While on the right side, as you can see, dangerous, curious and wonderful, they are the adjectives that have got even three syllables, like dangerous, curious, wonderful. Okay, they are quite long. Short adjectives, tall, taller, fast, faster, slow, slower. Kratki pridjevi dobivaju nastavak er. Dok dugi pridjevi, dangerous, beautiful, careful, već su dovoljno dugi, pa neće dobiti nastavak, nego ćemo i dodati riječ more. Dangerous, more dangerous. Opasan, opasniji. Beautiful, more beautiful. Lijep, ljepši. Careful, more careful. Oprezan, oprezniji. Now, Dorothy, she has got such a great experience since she worked as a zookeeper all her life and she knows quite a lot about animals. Now, let's fill the sentences. Let's finish the sentences using the adjectives in the brackets. Like the first example, interesting. Dorothy says that being a zookeeper is much more interesting than any other job. You should be more careful feeding crocodiles than feeding goldfish. Animals are always more honest than people. Getting an animal from a pet shop is more expensive than getting one from an animal shelter. Dorothy also says that some animals are more curious than the others, just like people, right? We say that the bees are more hardworking than any other animal species. Some tiny animals, like insects, can be more deadly than some big ones. And finally, pigs are more intelligent than most other animals. Right. Well, Dorothy used to have groups of children visiting her zoo, and she adored children, and she would usually prepare a short quiz for them. So every time she would have a group of children, Dorothy would ask them questions. If you want to do the quiz, you should follow this link, and the link will take you to a web page where you can practice your English. More precisely, you can practice the knowledge about animals and comparing them. Now, I hope that you enjoyed this lesson and that you learned something, and I really and deeply hope that you can name animals' characteristics now, that you can compare animals and other things, and that you can make a comparative of short and long adjectives. That's it. This is the end of the lesson. I hope we'll meet again. Please stay safe. Bye, everybody.